Okay guys, so the recent Fortnite update added vending machines and obviously a bunch of different stuff, so that's cool, but something a bit more interesting with the actual gameplay itself was the actual first shot accuracy and, you know, the damage drop-off changes that they made to the game, which if you haven't really been playing Fortnite or if you haven't really noticed, it's a bit different and it's changing the way people are shooting, it's changing the way you're shooting, and you may not even realize it, and it's also changing the way maybe people are going to be abusing this, how they actually, you know, battle within Fortnite and how they go and engage within gunfights. I'm gonna go through what exactly first shot accuracy is. Obviously it sounds a bit menacing, like it's first shot accuracy, you're accurate 100% of the time on that first shot, and I want to go through, you know, how big of a deal that is, how it's good, and how it's obviously not that good as well, and, you know, the damage drop off and how they're changing the damage drop off, and they're just messing stuff up, and it's not that bad, it's not a big deal, but if enough people don't like this, you guys pretty much know Epic Games at this point, they're pretty good at realizing what the community wants. And if enough people don't like this, maybe this video is going to be irrelevant within the next week or two, because they'll either update it, you know, or maybe even take it out. So we'll see what the deal is here, but right now I want to go through people speaking out against this, what it is, how it's almost like aimbot, and just all this interesting stuff with Fortnite and the first shot accuracy and how it's sort of changing the game right now. So that being said, if you can leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe for more Fortnite videos, and let's get started. So I'm gonna go off here just from the patch notes. I'll leave a link to them in the description below, and it pretty much says many weapons now have first shot accuracy. Included weapons: suppressed SMG, tactical SMG, pistol, suppressed pistol, revolver, hand cannon, assault rifle, and burst assault rifle. So pretty much what it is: when aiming, standing still, and the weapon has not fired recently, the first shot will be 100% accurate. When this is active, the aim reticle will be completely closed in to indicate this state. So really, obviously, you're not running and sprinting and just all of a sudden aim and shoot like this crazy, you know, aimbot type thing. But if you're in a base and you're looking up and you're shooting at different players, you aim at someone, you know, the distance is whatever, but if they're at a relatively, you know, medium to close distance, you're gonna be accurate every single time. You pop back in your base, you move back up, you're standing still, you haven't shot, that first shot's gonna be accurate again. And that's sort of the reason why people are thinking you can be able to abuse this, especially with the burst, because if your first burst shot is 100% accurate and you're in a base and you're camping, that's very OP. I think that's pretty damn OP. And obviously, again, it may seem OP on paper, but we haven't seen it. Like, I've played Fortnite for the past couple of days. You know, I haven't seen any sort of clear examples where I'm like, wow, this is game breaking, this is gonna change the game, this is gonna ruin the game. I haven't seen that yet, but you know, it's definitely noticeable that people are getting these shots, and you have the ability to get these shots a lot easier. And I think a lot of people don't even really know about this. A lot of people don't look at the patch notes, and it hasn't really been talked about. But obviously, if you're 100% accurate, your weapon has not fired recently, you're standing still, you know, you're in a base, especially camping, that's sort of the #1 thing. You're, you know, last couple alive. It's, I don't know, man, it seems a bit OP. Now, they also changed the damage fall off here, the drop off of obviously your shooting and how far your weapon actually, you know, gives, you know, a good amount of damage, and they're changing it with the SMG and the TAC SMG. So it begins at 24 meters, and then it's reduced to 80%, 35, 65% at 50 meters. You know, I'm not going to read the pistol, the revolver. Assault rifle, burst assault rifle is probably a bit more important for you guys. Fall off begins at 50 meters, damage reduced to 80% at 75 meters, damage reduced to 65% at 100 meters. And the last one here, headshot damage multiplier reduced to 2 times for weapons with first shot accuracy. Before it was 2.5. So obviously they're going to reduce the headshot damage multiplier because you have this first shot accuracy, and you're going to have a better chance probably of, well, not just a better chance, you're going to have a 100% chance of landing the bullets on the player if there's first shot accuracy. So that 2.5 for the headshot damage multiplier, I guess, isn't as necessary as it maybe was before. So all of this is a bit interesting. Like I said, again, I've been playing. It's not too noticeable, and you may have not even noticed it yourself, but it's there, and it could be abused. And, you know, hear a couple people talking about it on Twitter. We have Ninja. Fortnite feels off today. Not sure I like this shooting update. Honestly, felt the same during the shooting test months ago. And then Noah J says, not a huge fan of the 100% accuracy update in Fortnite. Seems like more encouragement to sit in a 1x1 and camp your booty off. So pretty much the same thing like I was talking about, where you're pretty much camping. You don't want to run. You just want to look up, burst, drop back down. Look up, burst, drop back down. You're going to have 100% shots over and over again. And again, theoretically, that's the case. Or is everyone going to do that? No, not everyone is going to abuse it. Not everyone's going to camp and just, pop in and out and, try to go for that 100% accuracy every time. But it's there. It can be abused. And if it's bad enough, and if it really damages the game, and if it really just gets to a point where it's like, okay, we need to take this out, or we need to update it, I think Epic Games, they're going to see it, and they're going to change something about it. So I don't know, let me know in the comment section below, has this affected you? Have you seen this affect anyone? Or do you think it's a big deal, or you think it's just nothing? Do you think it's just like, okay, that seems OP, but it hasn't really affected me in the game, so I don't really care right now? If that's the case, I do understand, because that's the thing with me, honestly. I haven't really seen it affect me that much, but reading this, it seems fairly OP. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.